we are about to get started for the Elite division for this WNL here at Action Athletics Norwood. Let's get a quick walkthrough of the course like all the other waves. We're going to start the course on the Magic Mushrooms. 3 steps. First one is stable. The second one is springs. They will go down a little bit. Third one will go down a lot more. You have to run your way across the steps onto the landing platform. After that, we have the same setup that we had for the teens. The mystery boxes with 3 rings. And then in the third box, a cannonball, and a 5th box, there's a cone. Once again, athletes have to take the rings from out of the mystery boxes and make their way across while keeping their swing in line because the last box is a little off center. Once they dismount, they will go onto the foam rollers. This time they are a little bit in a different shape. We have 2 that are pretty much straight, so they're going to have to be careful going across those. Just going to make it a little bit more challenging. Then we have the Sonic Curve, like always. 4 teal steps that are Velcro to the ground. They're going to run their way across them and then jump off a small pipe to the landing platform. Then the hourglass drop, and interesting about this obstacle, it's the same setup except if you can see on the far right side of your screen, the trampoline is facing the other way, so it's just going to be a little bit more difficult for athletes to get a good jump on it without falling off. After that, we have the catback. Athletes will have to jump onto that yellow catback with that ledge on the bottom. They're going to have to spin their way across and then tack or catback off onto the trapeze bar and dismount. After that is the French toast sticks, a little bit different than the last couple of waves. Now there are only 3 French toast sticks and they are in different positions. It's going to make it a lot harder for these elite competitors. You have to find a sideways dismount after going from the French toast sticks up into a trapeze bar, and then find your dismount. Similar to how it was for the teens, the split decisions ring chaser is going to really favor you getting the ring out of the ring chaser, because then you're going to have an easy skyhook move to the other skyhook and then dismount. But if you miss the ring, there's a batarang hooked up to the right side of the lache line. They will have to then get the batarang up into the skyhook, and then unlike the teens, it's a forced move with the batarang to go to the backside of that second skyhook. If at any point they end up dropping the batarang, they will go and use the vertical limits on the other side to find their dismount. After that, we have the dreaded Astro Gliders. These Astro Gliders are super dangerous, 2 turf-padded gliders that will slide. You have to keep your momentum. A little bit too much forward, a little bit too much back, and you'll be sliding away from out under them. After that, we have cane tech and bolt cutter tech. For the males, you have to use the bolt cutter. You start on a skyhook, bolt cutter your way through a D-hook, captain's wheel, and hook it onto that tiki tube, and then go for the dismount. For the women, all you need to do is do the same thing except with the cane. You can either go straight for the dismount or continue straight into the second part of the tech lane, which is the flying bar section. For males, you have to Superman the flying bar, meaning you have to transfer the bar to the skyhooks in your backswing. And for the women, you can try to slide it through up into the skyhooks. Once you get it in the skyhooks, you have to weave the bar through to the other side of the skyhooks before you transfer yourself up into the two face-offs. That was a very difficult move for the past wave. Not a lot of competitors had the precision to lock it in. After that, you can use the rope and rings to get up to that yellow platform you see. You're gonna go up to the blue platform, stand up, and grab on tight to that blue slot because you're going upside down and spinning down. Once you spin down, you're going to lâcher for your dismount, which is far, far in front. The final obstacle, as it has been throughout the entire 4 or 5 waves that we've been through. You jump through the parkour section, swing off the bar, and then grab the rope and swing up to the buzzer that's hanging on the ceiling. Now, I'm Daniel Vetsky. Beside me is Avery Masworthy. Avery, do you want to explain what exactly the challenge course is?
For those of you who do not really follow WNL courses, there is a couple different formats that they follow. Today, we are following the challenge format, which means when they do their course, this runner right here is not an actual competitor. He is just doing a fun run as a demo. But what happens is you get 2 fails to try an obstacle again. If you succeed on that first try, you get to continue down, moving through the course and finishing your run. But if you fail an obstacle twice in a row, or take 3 fails total, you end your run. You can finish out doing the obstacles, but you stop accruing points, and your total will be that of when you failed.
This is Noah Munier currently running the course out of Vitality. Able to grab the ring just in time and has a simple transfer, but goes for the backside. That might be a forced move now. Through the Astrogliders pretty easily. Waves away the chalk and goes straight for the D-hook. Now on that captain's wheel, all of these obstacles are made by Stage 4 Designs.
If you have any interest in Ninja or any need for any Ninja obstacles or how to hang the obstacles, or you want your own American Ninja Warrior set up in your backyard, reach out to Stage 4, look them up. They will take care of whatever you need. All of your Ninja needs taken care of by Stage 4 Designs. We are also sponsored today by the Joint Chiropractic. Reach out to them if you have any need for any adjustments, any injuries that might need a little extra attention. They are very professional and kind, convenient with lots of locations. Definitely look to see if you can get an appointment in. They are fast and affordable. And if you do end up going to see them, let them know that we sent you. And here you can see Noah really crushing this course, fast on scissoring that bar through the skyhooks, tacking off that box from the parkour for that buzzer. A great run here by Noah, really setting the pace, showing off what can be done in this course.
We didn't even really have time to go through every move that he just makes. He was going so fast. There were so many insane moves that he just made on that tech line. The Superman, weave the bar in and out, and then up into the face-offs.
And once everything is reset, we will get going with our first competitor. We have Keenan up first. Now our first 3 are walk-ons today.
Keenan is one of the head coaches at Ultimate Obstacles. He is off and making his way through the magic mushrooms.
Really trying to reach all the way to that 3rd mystery box to get the cannonball out of there, but decides to go for that 2nd box and get the 4th one with the ring instead, grabbing that cone down and then trying to make it through that balance. Going from straight to sideways is a tricky transition because they roll different ways, but he gets it there.
Quickly through, let's see what he can do on this backwards trampoline. Makes it look simple.
Now, if you do land on that trampoline well, you can use that for momentum to carry you farther along onto that second hourglass. Using this to build some momentum, going to spin and looking to jump, and gets that grab and a quick pull with a 180 dismount. A big step onto that third French toe stick and landing off to the side of that truss. Takes a second to breathe, pulls, makes it across, is on his backswing and doesn't make the grab.
Nice to use the batarang.
And this is when you really see that this is the first runner, as no one else has been able to see the proper way to try to slow down your way down the Lachey lane to match the pace of the ring rather than getting there as fast as you can and possibly missing it on your backswing. Now we'll see a couple different techniques to try to combat that backswing, and we'll see if he employs any of them here. This one he's just choosing to wait, so he makes it there right on time, and a great catch there. Perfect timing there by Keenan. Decides to have the batarang as well. He is using that ring to try to send himself to the backside of the skyhook. Great job using both obstacles. Did not say you couldn't. Really tearing through the beta of this course on the first runner.
He's just messing around right now. A minute remaining, getting ready for the Astrogliders. I think he's going to try to jump him.
Crazy!
Keenan Doyle!
An approach we have not seen before, taking him flying through those Astrogliders.
Now has to use the bolt cutters. Misses the hook on, and that'll do it for his points. He's going to continue on, though.
A good layout on that mat. A little comical.
Let's see if he can do a Superman move here. Gonna really pull
And
up.
gets it
Not from
over.
Distance.
A very awkward move to pull and pop it out forwards and almost makes it that skyhook. Gets up the walk to the plank, and a nice spin and a good dismount. I'm not sure if he made it past that line, though. Speeding through with 10 seconds remaining in the parkour, trying to run, tack. He's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting. He gets it. Trying to get as close to the end as he can. Less than half a second away from timing out at the end, even though he did already stop accruing points.
Yeah, he's been coaching all weekend. He just wanted to have fun out there, and he definitely did. Great run out of Kian. Now we have Owen.
Owen out of TA, I believe. Manages to pull down the cannonball. Gets that last ring into the cone, squeezing that hard, getting a good set, and a nice landing on the green box. Taking it slow through these steps. And then picking the pace up through the sonic curve. He seems to be going fast through the obstacles and then taking it a little bit slow on the dismounts and the starts, just to make sure he is ending and starting correctly. And it seems to be working for him well with a quick dismount there, and you can see what I'm talking about, where as soon as he dismounts, he kind of stops his momentum. Brachiating through those rings, does not catch it, a little bit on that backswing there. Needs to go for the batarang.
It's so difficult because you have to almost brachiate like that. Pull one arm up and hope that you're able to secure it.
Great placement in the batarang there. Has enough swing to dismount.
Owen looking good.
Decides for a push off.
Not a
Does
huge-
not make it across. They will have another try here with a minute and 42 to go.
Didn't get quite the push off he wanted to on the first one.
And you do want to jump before it gets to the end. He makes it,
better.
leaning a bit far back. The heels were not totally on, and he will lean backwards and fall. These are a hard obstacle we will see a lot of our competitors fall here. We really hope not, but it has been difficult for everyone so far.
You really want to go on the first try. Now you have to swing with that D ring. It's super hard to generate momentum and make it to that captain's wheel now.
And you may be thinking, well, all you do is just swing. Because you are off on one side of that bar, it really makes it hard to steady out. But he finds a way. He's getting a swing. He almost makes it into the captain's wheel there. A great effort here. Climbs on up to do the board flip with 40 seconds remaining in their time. A unique way of getting up that bar, but he gets there. A quick reset from our resetter, Ben. Getting the hands in the slot. Keeping the feet completely clear and a big throw. "15 seconds, walking to the parkour. A huge throw up there. Does decide not to wait to the end and hits it off the tack.
Great run out of Owen. Next up, Gavin Obie. Gavin is from Serb. Been on the show American Ninja Warrior a couple times.
Starts off with a quick pace, quickly pulling into that second mystery box. Seems like he's going to be using all of them. Quick pull out and skipping that last cone. Really flying through here, skipping that first Sonic curve and that last balance point. Really flying through this course here.
He's really moving. Good cat back.
My mouth is open watching him fly through this course, through the first 7 obstacles. Not even 30 seconds left. Sorry, seconds into this time. Really swinging hard on that one hand. Quickly flipping around, and a good set to around, choosing to get a lot of run-ups. He's going to fly through this one too. Does another big jump, seems to be the strap for the elites here. Cruising it through the back quarter of the course. Still not even a minute into his run.
Now it's to hook it onto that tooth, but going straight for the dismount.
You can really see his ninja mind working out the ways to go through the course he wants to instead of the way the setter set it up. And that is how we break courses. He does not get the push out. He does a full spin. He gets a good pull but doesn't push it out in time. He does not get the Superman. He tries it again. That's his first fail. Still plenty of time. He's just waiting a little bit too long to try to push that bar out forwards. If you wait long enough, it will do that full spin again. So you really got to push it out as you're swinging backwards and popping up.
Yeah, it's a pull motion. You kind of pull down and towards you.
And unlike a regular Superman, it isn't a dynamic obstacle, which makes it hard. Tries to do a little bit of a scissor there to that next obstacle. And that will end his time, but that was very far into the run very quickly. A really, really good showing here. And our first competitor to make that sideways jump and stay on that board. Cruising through this parkour here. A big throw. Tacking off that parkour and hitting the buzzer. Completing the tech lane, but not the Superman throw. It is a hard move, and it is the second to last obstacle, making it very hard to get there.
Next up, Charlotte Barrett.
So how are all the moves, Ken? Don't like how I did?
Starting off quick. Nice job making her way through the mystery boxes. Quick through these steps here. Really using that trampoline to launch herself forwards here. A good turn on the cat back and a good grab throwing on that first swing. Nice confident steps on those French toe sticks. Using an extra swing to angle herself for that dismount, pulling the ring chaser, taking it easy down the lachey lane to get a nice easy grab there, hopping over with one arm, getting a back set here, popping hard back, and gets it around, hooks it on, takes a back swing, and a great dismount here.
Charlotte's a lot younger than the rest of the competitors.
But don't let her age and size fool you. She puts up with the best of them.
Comes out of Ascend Ninja Gym. Good steps.
Completing the Astroglider on her second try.
Gets to use the cane. Into the D ring.
Great. That's an awkward cane move right there. But manages to make it through. Has to hook it off sideways. Angles the cane to make it easier. Pops hips and makes it in.
One-handed save. She's through.
Takes a second. Shaking out, chalking up. Breathing. And a big jump up.
Now she doesn't have to Superman this move. Gets to lachey up to the skyhooks. But now has to do what everyone else has to do. Go up into those face-offs.
Generating some power. Hits the bottom edge of both right where the opening is. Just barely doesn't make it in. She has one more chance to make it. Just needs to generate a little bit more power. Lift that bar up maybe an inch.
Yeah, this move very similar to the bear trap we've seen before, but a little more difficult because these are on straps. They will move and you have to angle it so that you secure it in that front side. 35 seconds left. Big pull up.
Oh, gets the left side. A great run here. Ending right at the end of those face-offs. We'll do the forward roll onto the mat. Keeps her feet up just enough. And a great throw. Has less than 10 seconds to make it through the parkour. Speeding through. Good set. Big throw. 1 second remaining. Just barely misses the buzzer as time runs out. Fantastic. You know, it just really shows how a challenge course goes. A lot of times you're able to get that next obstacle with one retry. And a great job getting the Astroglider there.
So that's going to be very difficult to beat on the female side. Next up is Jacoby Herman.
A good landing. He does step off of that start platform. That is a start-stop platform, so he succeeded that first obstacle in the mushrooms, but he did take a fail on the second obstacle, and he jumps off for his second fail. What a great run here. A little bit of fun being had on the ninja course.
Yeah, I think he was hurt, so wanted to just run through the first obstacle and have some fun out there.
And if you can tell by that dive, he definitely was having some fun face planting into that mat. And our ref climbing that rope to stop the buzzer. A little bit of talking as we make sure everything is reset. And up next, we have Carter. Making his way through the mushrooms. A nice pull for that fourth mystery box. Really figuring out that if we skip that cannonball, it does save some time. One-handing that cone for the dismount. Good steps across the Sonic curve. Choosing for an extra swing. Launching himself forwards and managing to make that dismount. Spinning on one foot. And a good reach with that 180 grab. Takes a second to reset and then runs through the French toe stick. That last step was a little bit not centered, but he forces his way through, makes the trapeze, and that obstacle, quickly pulling his way through the Lachey lane to catch that ring right as it falls out of the track.
Yeah, another competitor to wait, and now also going to elect to use the batarang. Couldn't get his left hand just on, so that counts as his first fail. They'll reset and he'll go again.
Now they will be using that extra ring there if they can to get a little more reach for that batarang move if they don't feel comfortable trying to get the skyhook all the way around. It just gives you a little bit more swing to get on up and into there. Can you make it on this one? He does. Nice clean landing on there and dismounting going into the Astrogliders.
Banged it on the skyhook before securing it, but works through.
Are you competing?
And slide his way across the Astrogliders. Minute 15 left on the clock. Getting ready for some bolt cutters. Missed the hook on to the D hook.
Still has one more try, so time does get paused while things are reset.
Set his hips up.
Makes it.
This time, but didn't go off the first try, so now has to swing around, somehow generate spin. But you can see it's so difficult because of the way that the D-ring spins sideways. You can't get a forward and back swing.
Struggling against the spin here. Trying to get a swing without spinning too much. Angling himself.
He has to embrace the spin, go around in a couple circles to build up momentum. 20 seconds left.
Trying a new strategy here. Can't always do the same thing. Almost makes that force right there.
Yeah, just tried to muscle it, couldn't find any sort of swing on that.
Will run out his time trying the Superman. Almost makes that move, but sends it out of the S-hooks. A great showing here. A great run by Carter.
Next up, Aaron Majakamo. You may think when you look at his name, you might think to pronounce it Magiacomo, but it's actually Majakamo.
Quickly making his way through the first two obstacles. And a big send from that ring there. Probably seeing a competitor earlier doing that, realizing he's got it in him too. A quick jump off that trampoline, launching himself forwards. We are really seeing a fast pace here.
Yep, Aaron also competes in NSC. This year he got second place for the speed round at Stanford.
Treating this course like it's a speed course. Will we see another ninja fly? We will! Ninjas are getting their wings here today, ladies and gentlemen.
Also is a coach at Surge and makes his own obstacles.
Nice grab on this captain's wheel. Can he wrap it around the tongue? He goes for the skip, but does not make the landing. That plyo box is not secured to the ground, which makes it a hard dismount.
Yeah, in order to get the point, you have to cross
Seems
the
like
plane. They count it.
it'll probably be under review, but it seems like the ref did say he crossed the plane, just like Daniel said.
So that will count as a clear for that obstacle, but then a fail for the bar tech. See if Aaron can Superman.
Getting lots of swing. He's trying just to go for that yellow platform. A huge send. Does not get up there, though.
It was a cool idea.
A big spin and a big dismount. Going through the parkour and getting that buzzer there. Oh, just misses. Still has time to try it again. And hits it. So right there, what may have been a little bit confusing was he landed on that box, clearing the tech lane, but he failed the Superman because he fell off of that plyo box. And then, doing the Superman move again, he did not make it all the way across, so that would be 2 fails on the same obstacle, and that is why he stopped accruing points there.
Yeah, if you fail an obstacle more than twice, even if you complete them after on your second attempt, the third fail will be the end of your run, but you will continue to keep running. You just won't be gaining any more points. Here's Alex.
Good job pulling down those rings into the cannonball.
Setting his hips to go for that last one. And stays on the platform. Sonic curve. Gonna get a bit of a running start. That backwards trampoline sends you forward rather than up. Slowly gonna ride around the cat grab. A little bit short on the third step of the French toast sticks. So they'll reset.
Nice completion there. Not quite sure how much I've said it, but we love the challenge format as it does allow our ninjas to make it through an obstacle that they did fail. That ring was going fast, and he really pushed that speed there to catch up to it.
And he's going to be the first to not the first, but one of the first to not try to use the batarang with the ring.
Almost makes that move, just couldn't keep it on the skyhook.
To hook it onto the back side of the skyhook.
Nice catch here again. Trying to line himself up. His backhand is off to the side. Getting himself straightened out. Has enough power and doesn't get it down. He had it around, just couldn't pull it down in time. And that is 2 fails on the same obstacle, but he will run out his time on the other ones. Making it through the astral glider, but not to that dismount. Still an impressive feat, though.
Minute left on the timer. He's going to go with a big dismount like some other people. Having trouble getting the bolt cutters off. It's such a difficult move in your front swing. You have to open your hands farther apart, and that'll do it.
Decides to go for the ending tack. A pretty fun move. Will he try it again? He will. That foot slipped just a little bit on that tack move, The wood's a little bit slippery, and you got to make sure you push into the wood rather than straight down. Goes for that straight jump, and I think he might have had it just a little bit late on raising his arm. A good run there. Moving on to our next competitor, we have Sydney. Things will be reset, and we are off to the races. Coming out of surge, Sydney makes her way through the mushrooms, pulling down that second ring, pulling down the cannonball, one-handing it to that third ring.
An interesting fact, Sydney is also dating Aaron, who just ran a couple months ago. Slight misstep, but gonna keep going.
Good balance there. Nice job keeping those light feet on the steps. Oh, can't stay on that trampoline. Tries to stay on there rather than jumping immediately. We'll see if she tries to jump immediately here or will absorb that impact better.
You can see the added difficulty when the trampoline facing the opposite way.
Jumps immediately, makes that catch right in the middle of the hourglass. Jumps to the cat back, spins it around. Jumps, good catch there, takes an extra swing, and a good dismount. Running through the French toe sticks. That second step was a little bit on that backside, which means that step on the third one was definitely far too close, and she will reset for her last try on these French toe sticks. Taking some time, cocking back, and running. Good placement there, and a good catch. A dismount and onto the Lachey lane.
Taking a quick second to chalk up.
Maybe talking things through. Good Lachays, and a wonderful grab there. We see a lot of our competitors grabbing across their body, but that one she's choosing to use the hand closest to that track. Cocking back and makes it around onto the sky hook. And a dismount. It seems like that foot hit the platform, but the second foot landed behind the box. Unfortunately, that was her last fail. She made it through the French toe sticks, but will not get any more points from this point on. Ran over the Astroglider and didn't glide, but they are a weird obstacle to do. Chalks up a bit for the cane with 45 seconds to go. Gets it onto the skyhook, trying for that move rather than straight jumping. Getting a good turn here and flicking it into the D binder. Brings me back to my days of school.
Now this cane section is made for righties, so if we have any lefties on this course, it's going to be very difficult and awkward for them. With guard attack and the flip. 8 seconds left. Retrieves her way across. Grabs the rope and misses the buzzer. Good run out of Sydney. Next up we have Jacob Arnstein, fellow Stage 4 Designs worker. Stage 4 Designs is the creator of all this cool ninja obstacles you've been seeing. Jacob's also competed on the show a couple times and been to NSC World Finals.
You can really see his upper body strength here. He's displaying it with those lockoffs in a kneeing land, but makes it through.
WNL World Finals, excuse me.
Quickly powering through the hourglasses, wasting no time at all. A nice power through the cat grab, and doesn't stop to go into the French toe sticks with a one-hand grab on that final bar. Pulls the nunchuck, bumping his way through those rings, and catches it on his backswing. A crazy set there with one arm.
Jacob likes to go fast. He's also
Bumps that
banging
bar
his head
out of the
against
Shailene.
the dismount.
It'll take an extra second to reset this bar. Ben Screely, coach designer and resetter, quickly making that change. The ref is making sure everything is set and ready to go.
You hear the music in the back. Lightning McQueen, also wearing a Lightning McQueen shirt, likes to go fast.
You know, it's like McQueen says, ka-chow. Still gaining points here. 1:50 to go.
Big run up, gonna go with the skip.
And he
good.
dives through there, making the landing.
Jacob is through, knocking one of the cameras down. We're gonna reset that real quickly. But more importantly, he's through to the next obstacle and he used the bolt cutters. Going for that dismount. And gets it.
A minute left.
Let's see if he has a Superman in him. And take the bar caps off. That is allowed.
Wasting a bit of time, but he says he wants to scissor it in and out.
And he does! Great move there. Oh, but doesn't make the second one. 30 seconds left. We'll see if he'll make it again. And he does need to get that butt back on for this because that is how it was originally set. So we'll see if he wastes more time taking that one off or if he will try to Superman it.
Yeah, so if you're confused on what move he just did, looks like he's going to do a different one this time, though. Gonna go with the Superman.
He does, but doesn't make it. A good roll with that bar, though.
Yeah, great run by Jacob. The first person we see utilize the scissor method where you take one side out of the hook in your front swing and then drag the other one through. Basically exactly what you do, weaving the bar through with the double-sided sky hook. Just a little bit added difficulty because that cap gets in the way, so you can take it off. Great run by Jacob. Puts him in second. Next up, Akshara.
Nice job pulling her way up into the ring and into the cannonball, one-handing into that third ring. Getting a good swing, pulling down that cone, and a good throw.
She's one of the best ninjas at placing her hips where you want them to go. You see her kicking her legs very frequently in all different places to set her.
Oh my goodness. One of the best air awareness we have seen in ninjas.
NSC, good
Good
grab.
grab. Awkward reaching behind her, twisting the hands, and makes it on that last French toast stick. Does slow down a bit. Will need to step on top and propel herself forwards. There we go. Making it into the ring chaser. 2 minutes left in their time. Nice pace through there and a great catch. Popping back. Has enough to scoop it around the outside of the skyhook. And another one trying for their wings. No, stays on there. Doesn't make it through. Still has another try though. That was very close. Almost made it through. Things will be reset.
Sort of similar to the skateboard obstacle we saw her do at Obstacle Academy.
Oh,
Tricks her up.
can't stay on that first Astroglider long enough to jump to the second one. And that is where her points will end. But a great run here, and she will have plenty of time to try these other obstacles. Quickly trying to go to that captain's wheel, just barely missing.
Go up to that sky hook. I'm gonna place that bar in those face-offs.
Makes it in the face-off very cleanly. And up the plank. Now this move is very scary, and she makes it! Feet cleanly off the floor, and a great throw off that first swing.
45 seconds left for the final obstacle. Making her way through some parkour. Quickly through, and gonna climb up the rope and hits the buzzer.
Great
run.
Great run. We are in the back half of our competitors with only a few more to go.
Here's Dave Kavanaugh.
And a great skip of that cone, going all the way through the rollers, through the sonic curve. Fast through these hourglasses, getting the top of that trampoline, so it doesn't really send him too far forwards, but up. And doesn't make that grab. He gets one more try though. He's trying to go fast, really setting himself here. And makes it. Taking it a little bit safer this time just to make sure he makes it through. Quick through the French toe sticks and a great throw off to the side.
Pulling that ripcord straight to the second bar, gets to wait. Good catch.
He's swinging back a little bit, but made sure he was leaning forward. Forcing it right here and makes it. A quick motion on those hands. He's out of line. Can he fix his swing? He does. And a good dismount right there. Opting for a push off and a jump. Slips off the front edge. He still has one more try. Just needs to ride it a little bit longer.
Dave is the commissioner of the Northeastern Ninja Association.
Stays on. Makes it through the Astrogliders. Breathes a little bit and gets up with 1 minute and 30 left for the last few obstacles. Almost making it in there. That is where he will stop accruing points. Still plenty of time to finish out the obstacles. Good set here. Does the Superman, but doesn't get the distance.
Just waiting a second too long.
A good flip there. We move the pitbull out of the way for this slightly taller human. A great throw there. And running into the parkour, or walking. And moving once they get onto the wood. Good set here. Big throw. We'll have to tack off that wood. And makes it. Great run there by David.
Now up is Matt D'Amico. Super fast competitor. So apologies if it's hard for us to keep up with everything that he's doing. Gonna take his time through the first two obstacles. Set his swing going for the dismount. Light feet through the balance. Look at him go. Already through the French toe sticks, just needs to seek that dismount.
just past 30 seconds into the run. Quickly making to that bar, pulls up on the backswing to get that ring. Forces it across, great muscle there, and gets that foot on the box for the dismount. Speedy, he's flying, makes it through, no diving on the block needed.
I'm gonna have to try that method after this. Straight for the D hook.
Takes one spin, goes for it. Great spotting there. Cruising through this course just over a minute into their run. Getting some swing here. Toning it out. Timing it right. Sending it.
He
Right.
wants to go for the dismount.
Seems like he has a lot of swing. It's not the right angle though. Does he have it?
A bow tie method. Swing one side.
Does get that clear though. He hits that box, clears the plane, fails that Superman obstacle, but will get another try. So great strategy there, just getting it to that end platform, knowing he doesn't need to stay on top.
Definitely can secure a spot in the podium if he's able to make this move.
He stays on there and falls. That would be 2 fails on that same obstacle, stopping accruing points here, but he can continue doing the obstacles.
Wants to give it a second try.
Was a little bit late on that push up and out. Pull in, push, does not extend out, but he stays on so he can try it again. Just to be faster on this, doesn't push it all the way out.
Yeah, the problem is he's trying to do a slight little kip to get a little more air in the backswing. But when you get in the backswing, you already need to be locked and loaded to go for the Superman move.
If you try to ride it all the way around, that little tiny extra hook at the end will keep you in, prevent you from going forwards. So you need to push it out of the S-hooks yourself. With 10 seconds remaining, he hits that buzzer.
Super speedy run out of Matt. Moves himself into second.
We'll get everything reset, and we have our last runner of the wave. What? Is it not? Yeah.
So Josh was making his way through the mushrooms.
You gotta do it for the last one, right? Making his way through that cannonball, adjusting quickly on that one.
Unsure if this will be the last run. We may see Addie Herman take a run. Either way, the cameras are on Josh right now.
Making his way through the hourglasses, leaning to the left and spinning around to the catback, and a good jump to that trapeze, leaning too far back to make that dismount. We'll need to try it again. I wonder if he will try to do an extra swing on that trapeze or throw extra hard. Seems he'll take that extra swing. Running through the French toe sticks. Doesn't get a good placement on that third one, but it doesn't matter. He uses that length of his to reach that bar.
Yeah, and you saw that kick up of the legs. That was the slow swing down. So he could be straight on the bar and then more easily get a sideways swing. Misses the ring.
Fumbling it with his fingers. He had it there in time. Just was not able to grab it.
See if he's able to use a batarang.
Gets it on top of that skyhook. He's to straighten out and go all the way to the back side of the next one. Almost gets it around and over. He just couldn't get his other hand onto that batarang.
Yeah, his swing wasn't perfectly in line with the hook. So
Seems
had
like
to
he
really stretched for his left hand and couldn't get a full grip on it.
Seems like he banged his hand a little bit. Seems to be taking a little bit caution with it. Nothing too serious, but definitely jammed it or something. taking some time in the beginning, so he almost gets the grab there. The right thought process, though, of getting there in time to reach while you're swinging forwards and it's falling. Gets it on the battering, fixes it 3 times to get it right in the center.
Again, hips not fully set, but that's gonna...
Perfectly in line here. Oh, the battering hits that sky hook. Trying to do that Astroglider one more time. Did not stay as low as he needed to make it move. Good jump there. Made it to that second one, but didn't have full feet, so was not able to maintain his status on top of that Astroglider. A good grab there. 10 seconds left to really get to the captain's wheel. He's using that swing. Almost gets it right there. Running to the parkour, trying to get this last buzzer. This move is a fun one, tacking off the parkour.
So there it is. The last run of the night and the last run of Action Athletics WNL.
If you liked what you saw here today, definitely check out Stage 4 Designs. They made almost everything in this course, and they have so many other offerings besides what you see here. They have a wonderful website and store, and you can always reach out to them to see if they can make what you're thinking. They are always looking for new obstacle ideas and would definitely work through you and with you to get what your goals are and get them created. We also are sponsored today by the Joint Chiropractic, a great spot to get realigned, get any adjustments you may need. If you just want it to relax, they offer that too. Any reason you feel like you may want to be seen by them, definitely go do so. They are affordable, they are professional, they are very good at what they do. They have many different locations in the area. I would really recommend trying to book an appointment with them, get your life in a little bit of a better shape.
So let's just go back.
Also going back to Stage 4 Designs for a quick second. If you were unable to come out, Stage 4 Designs will be having obstacles in Tier 1 of the New England Regionals for WNL out in Tingsboro. So try the obstacles if you've already qualified there. You can always come down to one of the 3 Action Athletics facilities, Norwood, Wellesley, and Boston. So they're going to try some obstacles as we sign off here on behalf of all of us at Action Athletics. I'm Daniel Vetstein.
And I'm Avery Nazarly.
With Nate Brosey running the tech. Good night. See you soon.
Wait, but before you go, I will say, if you would like this experience, we will be doing it all over again in 2 weeks. A different format, so it will be fresh for you all too. But come check us out on our live stream then as well.
Subscribe to Action Athletics Ninja and hit that bell so you don't miss the notification when we are live. Thank you everyone for watching and have a good night.
What course is in 2 weeks? Pretty sure it is.